Farm Credit Services of Mid-America has been positively changing the lives of rural communities for more than 90 years. In 2008 alone, Farm Credit funneled almost $1.3 million in agricultural scholarships, as well as financially supported youth and young farmers programs and rural community initiatives throughout Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Take, for example, communities in Indiana that sustained damage due to flooding during the summer of 2008. Farm Credit donated $30,000 to support projects to help rebuild buildings, like the Owens County Fairgrounds and the Columbus Regional Hospital. Further north, another $10,000 check was sent to Farm Safety for Just Kids. The money purchased a utility trailer that today hauls materials to various safety programs throughout Ohio, which ultimately raises awareness about farm safety for children. The ag lender also pumped $45,000 into a computer lab for the Kentucky FFA Leadership Camp in Hardinsburg, Kentucky. All said, Farm Credit donated $173,000 toward community investments in 2008 that leave a lasting legacy in the communities in which we live and work.
My father owns a farm and he has about 113 acres. And we live out in Bracken County, and he did his loan through Farm Credit, and so he heard about the scholarship and was very excited about that.
2008 saw Farm Credit Services donate $120,000 in scholarship money to more than 70 students throughout Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, and Tennessee. Brittany Jefferson, a sophomore majoring in business at Northern Kentucky University, is just one of the many scholarship recipients who are benefiting from the financial gift.
I had to write an essay, and my essay was about how I help on the farm and what I hope to do with my business degree. And I said that I would like to help my father with his bookkeeping around the farm. Then they called and told me that I had won the scholarship for our area, and I was very excited.
Students like Brittany and many others have not only been given financial help, but true hope for fulfilling their dreams of furthering their education and continuing the farm heritage. Letters of heartfelt gratitude pour into Farm Credit Services by those looking to make a difference for the farmers of tomorrow. In 2008, Farm Credit Services invested more than $100,000 into programs that benefit customers who've been farming for less than 10 years or are under the age of 35. They offer special loan guarantees and educational reimbursement programs to young and beginning farmers. But the bulk of Farm Credit Services corporate giving is used to fund hundreds of youth, young farmer, and commodity groups. They include well-known and established groups like 4-H and FFA, as well as the more recent addition of women in agriculture groups in Kentucky and Indiana. In 2008, Farm Credit added the sponsorship of the beef industry's BEST program, a program that promotes educating Ohio's youth on beef industry issues and promotes family membership and participation in the Ohio Cattlemen's Association. Elizabeth Harsh is the director of the OCA.
BEST is a youth education and leadership development program. It's about those life skills, those lifelong friendships, sportsmanship, responsibility, enhancing work ethics, the poise and self-confidence that excelling in showmanship really helps develop, that are assets to those youth no matter what they do in all phases of their lives. Farm Credit was one of the first organizations to step up and really want to help extend our youth education effort.
The cattle industry is a big commodity group, and our customer base, a lot of cattle producers, and it's only right that we give back. Just the sort of things that Farm Credit does to help these groups and to help the communities, that helps the younger people become more, the chance to become more involved in the farms and the 4-H programs and that sort of thing. We feel that's important.
Farm Credit Services is proud to have also sponsored a program in Tennessee and Ohio with the Soil and Water Conservation Districts. More than 100 people were recognized in these two states for their conservation practices. Total funding for these and other young farmers groups totaled $381,000 in 2008. The Heritage Farm program shines the light of appreciation on longtime customers like this couple from the Midwest who've been with and supported Farm Credit Services for at least 50 consecutive years. The program began in 2007 and took another step forward in 2008. And finally, let the celebrations begin. Every year, Farm Credit Services recognizes national programs that raise awareness of this country's farming heritage, whether it's donating grocery bags to farmers markets or hosting ice cream eating competitions for National Dairy Month. Farm Credit Services continues to pave the way for recognizing the many achievements of those in the farming and agricultural communities. Giving back is part of the core of what Farm Credit Services is all about. 2008 was great. What's in store for '09? Stay tuned.